Good morning, everyone. I'm Coach Tina, and welcome to our strength class this morning. So for today's workout, we are going to be focusing on lower body, which we did 2 weeks ago as well, I think, and I kept the workout pretty much the same, except for maybe 2 exercises, and I increased the reps for some of the exercises. So that is the point of doing all of these strength programs in order, because if you did this workout 2 weeks ago, now we're just going to push it a little bit more, like I said, with the same exercises. So maybe you want to use heavier weights than you did last time as well, just to push yourself a little bit more. These movements will be familiar to you, so that's the point of this program. All right, so let's start off on the ground with some warm-ups. So we'll start off with our adductor rocking stretch. So bring one leg out to the side, have one knee down, one leg out, hands touch the mat, and then you're going to put all of your body weight on your hands and rock yourself forward. Think about warming up the wrists, spreading out your fingers and pushing all of that weight through your hands, and then push it back. So now I'm sitting on this back hip. And then again, move all your body weight forward, pushing through the wrist, spreading out your fingers, and then rock your body weight back. So we'll just go forward and back, maybe about 6 to 8 times on each side. All right, we can switch sides now. So I'm going to swing my left leg out to the side. My right knee is staying down on the mat. My hands touch the mat, and then I'm going to push all my body weight forward through my wrist and then back. Good. All right, one more stretch while we're down here. Have one knee down, put one knee up. This is called a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So from here with my back hip, I'm gonna push forward a little bit and squeeze my glute back here. That way it opens up my hip and I should feel a tiny stretch right here. Okay, so just stay like that for a second. If you want to accentuate the stretch a little bit more, you can take that same arm of the side that's down and do a little reach. You can reach up and over. You can reach straight up if you want to, just to accentuate the stretch in that hip. Notice I keep taking deep breaths as I do this. The more you breathe and relax, the more of a stretch you feel, because your body is not super tense and tight in that position. So when you take deep breaths when you stretch, it allows your body to relax even further. All right, we can switch sides. That side feels good. Now we're going to stretch the other side until it feels the same as the side that we just did. So remember, I have one knee down. I'm squeezing the glute of my down leg to try to open up my hip even more. Just like that. Arm's going to come up. Take a few deep breaths. So this stretch is great to do, especially for leg day. I know we're going to be doing a lot of deadlifts and squats today, so we're just stretching our hip because we're going to be opening and closing our hip like that. So it's good to be fully stretched out. All right, next up, let's go to standing. Do a couple marches in place to find your squat stance. This one is called the windmill. Arms out in front, palms facing each other. My hips are going to hinge back. One arm is going down and one arm is going up, okay? So from here, hips hinge back until my fingertip touches the floor, and then my other hand is reaching toward the sky. I come back up to center, and then I switch sides. hips are hinging back, I'm kind of picking a side. So your hips can go back and to the side to kind of create room for you to touch the ground, okay? Here we go. Back up, switch sides. This one again is great to do if you know that you're gonna do deadlifts or squats even. Because again, we're getting into that hip hinge. We're getting our arms involved to open up our chest, get a nice long stretch here, get some rotation. It might feel super uncomfortable the first couple times you do it, but it is a great exercise to do. Anyone can do it. All right, we'll do one more. Okay. Next up, let's start warming up our hips a little bit. So again, find your squat stance, do a couple marches, get into a little quarter squat position, and just take some side steps out to the side. So if you have a mini band on hand, of course you can put that on. You don't really need it for this, we're just warming up. If you don't feel it quick enough, you can get into a lower squat. So right now I'm like this, you can get even lower into a squat, taking baby steps out to the side. Keep going. So you should start to feel the side of your glutes back here working. That's what we're going for. All right, shake it out a little bit. All right, last up for our warm up, we're going to do some inverted hamstrings. So you're gonna have one leg down, soft bend in your knee. Your other leg is going to kick back behind you as your upper body falls forward. Arms come out to the side, thumbs are up. So now for this one, with your down leg, we're working on our balance. It's our first set here. Think about grabbing the floor with your foot, okay? That will really help you stay balanced. Back up. Good, I'll show you from the side. Good, keep going. Takes a couple to get ready, but that's the point of this. This is the warm up. So it's okay if you fall while you're finding your balance. I'd rather you do that now than during the actual workout. So just keep practicing. All right, and then we'll switch sides. Again, that down leg, soft bend in the knee. Grab the floor with your foot. And here we go. It's easier to do if you think of it as a counterbalance. So as my head falls forward, my leg is kicking out behind me to catch my body weight and keep everything in balance. There we go. All right. That is the movement prep for today. So for the rest of the workout, you will need a medium to heavy set of dumbbells or kettlebells. So I have a selection today. So I have a 35-pound kettlebell and a set of 20-pound dumbbells. So if you only have one heavier dumbbell, one heavier kettlebell, that will work. You can just grab it with two hands. You can have lighter weights with you. I also have two little 5-pound plates here, like this. You can use 2 water jugs. Pretty much anything you have, we can make it work. So a medium to heavy set of weights, and then maybe a lighter weight to add in there every once in a while. All right, so for today's workout, like I mentioned, it is very, very similar to the last leg day that we just did, but I just changed, I think, 2 exercises. So we are just going to be progressing through this, adding more weight, adding a little bit more reps, okay? So starting off with the deadlift again. So last time I did the deadlift, I used dumbbells. Today I'm going to use a kettlebell just to switch it up a little bit. Last time we also did 3 sets of 8. Today we're doing 3 sets of 10, okay? So 3 sets of 10 for the deadlift. Let me go over that form. So do a couple marches in place to find your stance. You can go a little bit wider for these. Point your toes out just a little bit. Your hips are going to hinge back as much as they can, and then once they can't anymore, I still can't reach the kettlebell, my knees are going to bend. From here, punch those hips forward on the way up. So I'll show you again from the side. Marches in place. Hips go back as my back stays flat. This is as far as I can go, so now I have to bend my knees to reach the kettlebell. So this is my start point. So from here, I'm initiating with my glutes, so my hips are gonna drive forward, back to standing. All right, 3 sets of 10 there. The next exercise is the weighted glute bridge. 2 sets of 12. So this week we are adding some weight on there. I'm gonna go with a 5-pound plate. So just rest this across your hips, driving those heels down, lifting your hips up. There we go. That is it. So those are the 2 exercises we're starting with. 3 sets of 10 for the deadlift, 2 sets of 12 for the weighted glute bridge. All right, here we go. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, from there, right into the glute bridges. This is called a superset. So you go from one exercise right into the next. 12 reps. Drive those heels down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. All right, now you can start your rest period. Take a few deep breaths. Grab a sip of water. So for these strength workouts, I want you to be at least 70% recovered before jumping into the next set, okay? So 70%, you should be able to carry on a conversation. You should not be breathing heavy. You should be rested. That way, when you start your deadlifts again, you're ready to give it 100%, okay? All right, show you from a side view this time. Remember, for the deadlifts, it's super important. You should be feeling it in your glutes and hamstrings the entire time, okay? Very important to keep a straight back. Head, back, and hips should all be in alignment, okay? There should be no rounding of anything, okay? Second set of 10, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, glute bridges. Throw a little bit of weight on there. Even if it's 5 pounds like I'm using, something weighted. Here we go, set of 12. 1, 2, 3, driving through the heels. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Start your rest period again. Bring that heart rate down as quickly as you can. So we have one more set of deadlifts. We are done with our glute bridge sets. So remember the way I set up these strength workouts, 3 sets of the main exercise. For this one, it's the deadlift, and 2 sets of the supplemental or supporting exercise, which was the glute bridge. So we're almost done with our first block here. We have one more set of deadlifts. All right, I'm feeling ready. 3 sets of 10, here we go. Hope you guys at home are with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that is it for the first strength block. Start your rest period. Bring that heart rate down as quickly as you can. Take some deep breaths, grab some water. All right, so next up we have RDLs, which we did last time. And we are supersetting that with a split squat. So I will go over those exercises during your rest period. So for RDL, you can use dumbbells, you can use kettlebells, you can use a backpack if you want to hold that, whatever you have. So you're going to have a soft bend in your knee. So I like to march in place to find my hip stance. Soft bend in your knee. Your hips are going to hinge back and you're going to keep the weight close to your body, just running it down your legs and then come back up. So I only go right below my knee to about mid shin and I come back up because that's as far as my hips will go back. If I go any further, it's not coming from my hips, it's coming from my back by bending, and we don't want that. So just keep your back upright and straight. Hinge at your hips and just go right to about mid shin and come back up. Same idea as the deadlift, so we are using our glutes and our hamstrings, okay? That's where you should be feeling it. The next exercise is the split squat. So we're going to be in a split position like this. One leg in front, one leg behind. Up on that, ooh, my balance today. Up on that back toe. Pull in your belly button to keep everything supported. Lower yourself down, driving through that front leg on the way up. Like I just said, keeping everything supported with your core. So the tighter your core is, the more balance you will feel. You can hold small weights by your side if you want to. These are 5 pounds. You can hold a dumbbell. Ooh, that was loud. Goblet style if you want to, up at your chest like this. Okay, whatever you want to do for that exercise, but the main exercise is the RDL. So I want you to put most of your effort into this exercise, okay? This is what I'm worried about. The split squat is just supplemental. So if you want to go no weight with that one, that's perfectly fine with me. All right, that just brought my heart rate up again. Let's wait another couple seconds. So the rep scheme again, 3 sets of 10 for the RDL, 2 sets of 8 for the split squat. So you can choose the weight that you want to use. If you remember what you did last week, I would go with the same weight or maybe even a little bit higher if you have a selection of weights. That would be great. All right, 3 sets of 10 for these RDLs. Here we go. So start with the weights in your hands. Starting at the top position. Hips are going to go back. And then straight back up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, split squat. I'm gonna hold these 5-pounders by my side. Get into my split stance here. 8 reps on each side. 1, balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, balance, come back. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. All right, shake it out a little bit, and then the other leg goes up front. Here we go, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, start your rest period. I'm just adjusting one more thing due to time. Okay. Take some deep breaths, get that heart rate down. I'm actually going to use a kettlebell this time. So instead of using 2 dumbbells, I'm going to use 1 kettlebell for my RDLs. Here we go, another set of 10. You're starting with the weights in the air. Find your stance. Hips go back. Here we go, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, put that weight down, right into the split squats. I'm doing no weight this time. I'm gonna work on my balance a little bit more. 8 reps, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch sides. My right leg's up front. Keep that core engaged. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, shake it out. Get your breathing under control. We have 1 more set of RDLs. Couple deep breaths, and then we're ready to go. All right, last set of RDLs, set of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, rest. Catch your breath. Try to get that heart rate back down. We have 1 more strength block to do. I shortened it up a little bit. Instead of doing 3 sets of the main exercise and then 2 we're gonna try to fit in 2 sets and 2 sets. All right, so I will start explaining the next strength block. The first exercise up is a goblet squat. So I'm going to be showing you that. 1 dumbbell, hold it with the heel of your hands like this, up to your chest, so it's like a part of your body. Hold it close to you. Pull yourself down into a squat. Straight back up. That is a goblet squat. So that is going to be superset with a tension squat. If you want to use weight for this second one as well, be my guest. I am not going to use weight for this one. So tension squat, you're going to go down into a full squat, halfway up, all the way down, and back up is 1 rep. We're going to do 8 of those, okay? So again, it's all the way down, halfway, down, and back up. So we have 2 sets of goblet squats, 2 sets of tension squats, okay? I'm gonna be using a 20-pound dumbbell for the goblet squats. No weight for the tension squats. You can choose whatever you wanna do. You can hold the 20 pounds for both of them, or not, you can hold whatever weight you want to for both of them. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. Set of 10, set of 8, okay? Goblet squats for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next up, tension squats. Here we go. All the way down, halfway, down, and up is 1, down, halfway, down, up is 2, down, halfway, down, 3, down, halfway, down, 4, down, halfway, down, 5, down, half, down, 6, down, half, down, 7, whew, 1 more, down, halfway, down, up is 8. All right, shake it out, catch your breath. We are going to do that 1 more time. All right. My breath feels fine after that one. It's not really my breath, it's my quads and my legs that are burning, which I'm sure you guys are feeling too. 1 more set, okay, and then we're done. Deep breath. All right, goblet squat for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 8 tension squats. Here we go. Down, halfway, down, up is 1, down, half, down, up, 2, down, half, down, 3, down, half, down, 4, down, half, down, 5, down, half, down, 6, down, half, down, 7, 1 more, down, half, down, 8. Woo! We did it. All right, good job, everybody. Whew. All right, meet me down on the mat. Grab your water. We'll go through a regeneration exercise, and then we are done. All right, so let's get into that 90-90 position. So I'm gonna start this way actually. Have one leg, one knee bent to 90 in front of you, one knee bent to 90 behind you. I have my left leg up front here, so my left hand is going to plant on the ground. My right hand is going to reach up. Take a deep breath in. And then it's going to thread the needle through this opening we just created between our knee and our hand. So as you're coming down, I want you to exhale and reach as far as you can through that opening there. So again, come up, breathe in, reach, and then reach through and exhale. Again, come up, reach, take a deep breath in, and then exhale as you reach through. Again, come up, deep breath in, and reach through. All right, so then from there, we have our left leg up front. You can put both hands up here. You can drop down to your elbow if you want to increase the stretch. You should be feeling a stretch on the back of your leg right here that you're pushing again. So the more you lean forward, the more you will feel the stretch. I'm just gonna keep my hands here. Something feels a little tight in my leg, so I don't really want to push it, but I'm just gonna stay here for about 15 seconds. My heart rate has already dropped significantly just from sitting on the floor after the workout, so that's great. All right, and then we'll switch sides. So now I'm gonna have my right leg up front with my knee bent to 90, my left knee off to the side, bent to 90. My right hand is planting on the mat. My left arm is gonna open up, take a deep breath in, and then reach through. Again, open up, reach, and reach through. Again, open up, reach, and reach through. And then one more, reach, and reach through. And then you can just put both hands above that top leg. You can drop to your elbow. Just stay here a little bit longer. Take a deep breath. All right, everyone, that is the strength workout for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a great time with me working out. And if you're doing this as a replay, please just leave a comment saying replay and let me know what you thought. All right, have a good day, guys. Thank you.